Hollywood and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan, Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.
In action. Magic fans, look, it's like 4:13 in the morning, so I'm gonna be low regardless. But oh, this one hurts. This one hurts. This one hurts. This one hurts. For those who don't know, I took a trip to Orlando to go. Definitely, we did a lot. We did a lot. We had the AB kickball tournament. We had a meals for Orlando, which of course we're gonna post very soon, a vlog, and of course a video to that. And then we went to the Lakers game, which we still gotta talk about that one. But I had to go over to Thursday night, which was unfortunately the day of this massacre. 130 to 111. The Charlotte Hornets really just completely dominating us every single quarter. Third, besides the fourth, but at that point it was already so bad that we still lost 130 to 111, even though we beat them by 14 in the fourth quarter. Magic fans, this game, very simple. We just got outplayed. We got outplayed. From the beginning, it was 34-32, cool. But then the follow-up, that second and third quarter, having 21 points and then 24 points when they had back-to-back 38-point quarters, just was not okay from this team. I think if you look at the overall stats of the game, right, you dive into just overall looking at each side. They went 47% from the three-point line, while we went 33. Excuse me, as well as we went 19 for 21, which is still great. I think that our free throws have been definitely going in, which is phenomenal. We don't want to move that, or we don't want to not, continue to do that pace, continue to keep that efficiency for all the rest of these games. But Magic fans, that 3-point percentage has to continue to go up. I think that just overall, if you look at total rebounds, quite frankly, they beat us by 10. Defensively, they bodied us 31 to 19 on the boards. I think that we need to definitely grab more boards. I think that they literally had more turnovers and we still lost extremely bad. Magic fans, I think that what was happening to us, quite frankly, is if you just look at the efficiency rating, right? If you just go 6 for 16, 4 for 12, 8 for 15, 5 for 10, 1 for 4, it wasn't the best night. It wasn't the worst night, but still 24 points from Bane, 20 from Banchero, but 1 for 5 from 3, 1 for 5 from 3. Desmond going 3 for 5. Definitely, if you look at the stat line, 24 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal, and no blocks, but 2 turnovers for Desmond Bane. It wasn't that bad of a stat line. I think he played okay. It's the fact that everybody else on the team, not a single person besides Jamal Cain and Javon Carter, scored more than 10 points on this team that aren't named Paolo and Desmond Bane. I think that Suggs has to be better. I think that Goga has to be better, especially without a Wendell Carter Jr. in this game, which I was shocked he didn't play, but it is what it is. I'll rather save him for that Lakers game. But Magic fans, we only have a couple games left, and we have to win every game. In a game like this, we should not have lost 130 to 111. If you look at their side, honestly, Brandon Miller with 25, Con Canopal with 17, Melo with 25 or with 20. Magic fans, I think that the fact that Ryan Kalkbrenner and Kobe White from the bench, again, it's these guys who the Magic were in talks of getting and didn't get, that end up playing us and go crazy. It was Nickeil Alexander Walker on Atlanta scoring like 41 points. Kobe White from the bench, 23 minutes, 27 points on our head. Magic fans, I think that we should have won this game, and the fact that we didn't, and it wasn't that bad of a game. It's just that Tristan da Silva 1 for 4 from the field goal range, 0 for 2 from three, just scoring four. We need more, especially from our starter, as well as Suggs, 9 points from our starting point guard. We definitely need a better performance. We need at least 15. We need points in a league where if we're gonna give an opponent the chance to score 130 points, well, we better tighten up and do something. You know what I mean? I think that we have to score. If we're giving them 130, that is putting the task on us to score 131. And quite frankly, we're just not doing it. So I think that we do definitely have to just continue to be better, continue to be the team that goes and battles anybody. I think that the Laker game is going to show, as I'm recording this, it is post Laker game, but after this game, just all honesty, I knew, okay, this Laker game is where we're actually gonna have to go crazy, because there's no way we follow up this Hornets game with a bad performance against the Lakers. And spoiler alert, it was a heartbreaker at the end. Kennard hit that game winner, which we're gonna stream after this. But Magic fans, I think that going into this Charlotte matchup, you would expect them to, not be the team to score 130 and beat us 111 to 130, but they did, and then they have been going crazy. So let me not say, you won't expect them. I'm just, I'm not shocked that they did, because this has been the level of play that sadly we've just been letting up all season. I think that our defense has really been lackluster. I think that we need to focus on just getting our defense back and getting our identity on defense back. I think offensively we're slowly getting there. I think we're not going to win with 111, but I think with 111, it has to be a good defensive battle game. And 130 to 111, we have to score 131 to win the game. And of course, we didn't. We only scored 111. So we did, of course, in this game in particular, I get it. Everyone's going to pin the blame on our star. Everyone's going to say it's his fault. But at the end of the day, at least he scored 20, which I will say 6 for 16, 1 for 5, 7 for 8 from the free throw line. He's been extremely efficient from the free throw line. I'm talking about this past couple months in clutch situations away. I was at Miami when we needed Paolo to hit very clutch free throws, and he did. So it was a phenomenal feeling to see and know, because just last year, 2 years ago, you would not want him on the free throw line. You would not want any of these guys on the free throw line. And I think that the team just as a whole has improved so much on free throws that it's like, let's just start attacking more. Get back to the line. Let's increase the free throw ratings, or the free throw attempts, because we're very efficient now. And I think if we're able to be efficient, why not attack? Why not try to draw fouls? And just become a smart offensive team to get fouled, draw fouls, and be able to get to the line and dominate on the line. That is the point of the game. And, as long as we're able to do that, they're going to start to play off. It's going to give more spaces for shots. And then who knows, it's going to be a pick your poison type of matchup against the Orlando Magic. But 130 to 111 against the scorching hot, as of recent, Charlotte Hornets. I think that the Charlotte Hornets have shown that they are a team in the East that is making noise, and they're slowly coming up. They're just right now at this point, it was 38 and 31 and 36 and 34. So you got to think they're creeping up there. They're creeping up. Charlotte definitely wants a spot in the playoffs, and it's crazy to me to hear a "Let's Go Charlotte" chant. And you would, it's no knock to Charlotte at all. It's actually, commending them, because I remember growing up, nobody was a Bobcats fan. No, they were the worst team in the league. And I remember the fact that nobody would even associate themselves with that franchise, let alone say, like, I'm watching a Bobcats game, to now have a whole stadium, even though, yeah, it's your home stadium, but to flip the script. Yes, it took a good amount of years, but Hey man, they're a good East team that we have to compete with. Even if we're down man, no AB, no Franz, we still have to come into this game and know that we gotta win. We gotta win, and I think that at the end of the day, Magic fans, we need to know that without without our full strength, sure, we're always going to be lackluster, but we can beat any team. We just need to truly be efficient. I think that we need to take better shots. Jalen Suggs has to stop going these 5 for 13s and these 4 for 12s, and Desmond 8 for 15, 24 points. It's not bad, it's not terrible, but of course, Paolo going 6 for 16 need to be just a little bit more efficient and just have a better supporting cast. Our center cannot have 4 points when our forward has 4, and then of course to have Jamal Cain 15, 11 from Javon Carter. Our bench just needs to produce a little bit more than just 2 buckets all around. 8 buckets from Penda, 2 boards, 2 assists. Going all around 11 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a turnover for Javon Carter. Again, producing from the bench. That is something I will say Javon Carter has been doing, is producing from the bench. And of course, Jamal Cain has as well been doing his thing. He did his thing in Miami. He's doing his thing against Charlotte, and then just quite frankly showing up as that bench player, which is great. He was doing his thing in Osceola, so I will say happy to see him at least producing here. The fact that Jamal Cain and Javon Carter scored more points than Tristan da Silva and Jalen Suggs in less minutes from the bench is an issue. You know what I mean? We need Tristan Silva, we need Jalen Suggs to produce, especially in these games. I think that we need them to, and I mean, Goga needs to get more than 2 boards as a starting center in the league. You know what I mean? We just grind it on Wendell. We blame it on Wendell every time he does it. So I cannot be a hypocrite and not say the same thing about Goga Batadze. 2 boards as a starting center in the NBA is abysmal. We cannot have that, especially in a game where we need to win every game possible. We need to be able to go into every arena with the notion of knowing that we have to win. We have to win. Magic fans, the Lakers game was insane. We're going to dive into that right after this. We're going to literally stop streaming, start it again. But Magic fans, this Charlotte game definitely was just a showing, I guess, of everything that's the roller coaster of our season. We go up, we go down. We go up, we go down. Magic fans, that OKC game wasn't good. That Hornets game wasn't good. I really hoped that that Lakers game would have been a W to go back on the win column, but unfortunately it was a loss. So this was just that preparing us for the storm that is just this losing streak that we're on. But it's all good. It's all good. I think that we just got to learn from it. I think that sure we're dropping in the standings. Sure, it was an 130 to 111 loss, but we got to go into this LA game that's after this with poise and know that we got to win. We got to win and know that each game is individual. And of course, unfortunately we lost that game. Spoiler alert again. But, we have to continue each game. There's only 12 games left after that LA game. So we have to go into the game knowing that we have to win and we have to try our best. It's not, it's very corny. Everyone says the same thing, but in terms of try our best, I mean that stop throwing your hands up, stop complaining for fouls. We're not going to get them. We haven't got them all 70 games of the season. Why are we going to get them now? We don't have championships. We don't have credentials. We don't have accolades, whatever it is that gets you the respect from the refs, that when you go like this, or they put a camera replay that clearly the ball was out on you, they're going to give it to you regardless if you're away. Hey, all I will say, 131-11, not the score that we wanted, but the score that we got, and we have to just live with it and move on. Magic fans, that's a wrap. Like always, man, I appreciate y'all for coming to the stream. Subscribe if you're new. Of course, Magic fans welcomed from all over the world. Like always, it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Stay tuned for all the videos coming up. We got the game day vlogs from Miami. We got Magic fan goes to the World Baseball Classic. We got a Meals for Orlando video. We got, I do believe, we got some footage from the AB tournament. We as well will also be posting a game day vlog of that Lakers game. So Magic fans, y'all already know, it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And like always, that's a wrap. And tell them what they say about y'all, boy.
Hollywood, and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.